Do you often feel badly about yourself for no good reason? Do you have a lot of critical self-talk that's hard to shake? Do you have a hard time getting compliments or allowing yourself to feel good when good things happen to you? These are very common symptoms of low self-esteem. And in this video, we're going to talk about what causes low self-esteem and, more importantly, what you can do to change it, because feelings aren't facts. My name's Natalie Baker. I'm a licensed psychotherapist for 25 years practicing, as well as a certified neurofeedback trainer. Low self-esteem comes from some form of negative experience. And that could be bullying. It could be being neglected at certain periods in our childhood. It could be being exposed to aggression in childhood that may not have been directed at the child, but the child took personally, such as parents fighting and the child feeling like it's their responsibility that the parents aren't getting along. And so then they feel badly about themselves as if they caused it. So every child deserves to be loved, to have their basic needs attended to be watched over and seen. And so if a child doesn't get enough of that in childhood, they often interpret that to mean, I mustn't be valuable enough in order to receive those things. If that's not identified and corrected in the child, then that self-perception stays with us. It becomes a habit of both our mind and our emotions. We have bad feelings, and then those bad feelings lead to bad thoughts, and then those bad thoughts reinforce the bad feelings. And then that's how we have this general sense of, I'm not worth very much, I'm not valuable, going through different stages in our life. Because remember, low self-esteem is a habit. It's not truth. It's just a habit that's been going on through time. A child being in the crossfire of parents fighting is not the child's fault. So first thing is to remember that it's not meaningful. Just because you feel it doesn't mean it's truth. So there are things that you can do to interrupt and change that habit. And these include things like self-affirmations. All people have value. I have value too. I have to respect myself. I have to respect my value, right? So that we start to have self-talk that reflects positive self-esteem and self-respect. And other things we can do, we can choose to change our state. If we notice something triggered a bad feeling, we can purposefully change that mood. We can put on joyful music. We can talk to somebody we laugh with, right? And change that state that helps us to then go, okay, I'm not such a bad person. Exercise is a really great way to change the state, but we also have to change the language, right? So exercise helps our bodies feel better, feel more relaxed, feel calmer, have a positive feeling. But we also have to work with our thoughts. And so we have to have the self-talk that goes along with the positive feelings. So let's talk a little bit about the brain and this amazing technology called neurofeedback that is another support for improving self-esteem. So as we talked about a few minutes ago, this comes out of negative experiences, traumatic experiences. We produce what's called a stress response whenever we perceive danger. So the brain is supposed to do that, create that state when you're in immediate danger. And then it's supposed to come out of it. And so what we do with the neurofeedback piece, which is communicating directly with the brain, is that we show it over and over again that it's in a safe place. It's in a safe place. It's in a physically safe place. So then when the brain sees, wow, I'm going into that depressive response of the freeze, but I'm in a safe place. Why am I doing that? That doesn't make sense. That's not a good use of my energy. The brain is always wanting to use energy efficiently and make effective decisions. So naturally what happens when a person does neurofeedback brain training is it comes up out of that freeze response. It cheers up. And what happens is now we're in a ground where we can much more easily work on that positive self-talk. We can engage with positive people, because now that the brain isn't wanting to go into that freeze response, we now feel better. We feel calmer, we feel more open, we feel hopeful, and we feel like life is workable for no good reason. So we're just reanimating ourselves because we're training that brain to not go into that low self-esteem, stuck place. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment if you'd like to. Also subscribe. I have lots more videos coming about practical tools for your health and well-being.